Hello again, YouTubers. Welcome back to another Captain's Unboxing. I'm the board game Captain.
And I'm Lynn.
And today we're going to be unboxing our copy of The Shadow over Westminster. Boy, it is tough to say that name properly for some reason, isn't it? You kept wanting to say...
I'm pretty sure when we played it...
When we demoed it pre-release?
When we demoed it was Shadows over Westminster.
I don't know if it was, but for some reason both of us have trouble getting the name right. Every time we go to say it, we go to say it wrong. I forgot the, you tried to say, you're always trying to say Shadows. So let's see what comes in the box.
First looks like the rule book.
Mm-hmm.
They call it instruction book.
Close enough. Rule book, instruction book. Oh! What I always like to see, a thorough illustration of a subject. I'll come back to that for a second because I want to draw attention to this. This is a tiny little company that I think consists of one person that designed this game just to publish it themselves, and they were able to get a full color diagram of how the setup should be. If they can do it, anyone could do it. There's no excuse. I just wanted to show that because that was really nice.
And then, you know, there's a little bit of diagrams, but it's a lot of text.
Yeah, lots of blocks.
Oh, and there's a brief history.
Oh, so that's all storyline.
Yeah, so actually it's only
pretty short in the rules.
Probably about 6 pages of actual rules. Oh, that's not
rules. Bad. We'll be up and playing that in 15 minutes.
And then there's a turn summary and some gameplay tips on the back.
I do like when they include some sort of cheat sheet. That does help. So is that the board there? Mm-hmm. Let's have a look. So now, the board, it looks like an old school map with one area is very dark with, let's hold the board so the camera can see. One corner there is very dark with some black clouds. Point at that over there, would you? So that I think that is the area where the evil is coming, yes. Yeah. And the rest of it is like a map, I think, of Westminster. Mm-hmm. And you got spaces. Now, it's the board is adequate. I wouldn't say it's anything to write home about in appearance, but it's got areas for all the things you need. I do like the image of the rolling clouds over there,
because that's part of the map. You can see a little bit under it, yeah. But the bad stuff is coming.
Right, but the rest of it's a little plain, and I could see some people complaining about that. Well, it just
looks like an old paper map, basically.
Yeah, I mean it's okay, but let's see what else we have in the box. Some people do like to complain about.
We have some cubes.
Very plain looking boards.
We have the characters.
Give me that. I'll open them up and we'll take a look at what they look like. So we have some different characters. They're little minis. They're not bad. Nice little plastic minis. Here is a female investigator, and here is a very adventurous female investigator. She's got one foot up on a rock there. She's looking far more dynamic. The other one just looked like she is on her cell phone. Here is a tough-looking male investigator. He's cracking his knuckles and wearing a leather biker jacket. And the fourth one is male again, and he looks like he is pondering. He is another male investigator, and he is pondering. He's deep in thought. So those are the 4 possible characters you have to choose from. I like the colors they chose, because I always like to be purple, so.
We have some character cards. They're double-sided. And then these are the Cataclysm cards. So it's a different Cataclysm, you would hope, every game.
Well, there's lots of, how many Cataclysms are there?
There's a lot.
Now, when we played, it was the Doom Clock was the one we drew when we played it in pre-release. Is that still in there?
The Doom Clock?
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
It was called the Doom. I remember because we were fighting against the Doom Clock or the Armageddon clocks. It was something like that. I don't
see anything with a clock. Oh, Armageddon Clock.
That's it. That was the one. It was the Armageddon Clock. That was our apocalypse that we were trying to avert, which I think we did succeed in averting.
There are a bunch, so technically every game should be different. I mean, I guess
there's quite a few.
You could always just choose one.
And what do we have? We've got the. You go ahead and open some cards. I'll go over. We've got the Horseman of the Apocalypse, the just called the Horseman, the Armageddon Clock. These are all different sorts of apocalypses that could end the world. A hive mind, some sort of hive mind intelligence that's taking over people, something like, I guess, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Otherworld beacons. The Watcher's Betrayal, which the Watchers are one of the secret groups that one of the characters can be in, and it turns out that they're taking over the world. The Ancient One, so that's a very Cthulhu-esque apocalypse. The Singularity, the Illuminati's betrayal. There's ones for all the, I guess, all the different secret organizations betraying the other groups. The Dark One Walks, which I'm taking a wild guess is the Antichrist showing up. The Templar's betrayal, which is again another one of the secret organizations that some of the players can be in. The Gate to Hell. A Manufactured Plague. The Outsider's betrayal. The Ragnarok, that would be the Norse end of the world there. And the Rift War. And something called the Traveler. So there's some cool stuff there. Now, what do we have in the cards over there?
Oh, we have darkness cards, which are bad. And exposure cards, which I think they can be helpful, or most of them seem to be helpful-ish. And then each area has a deck of cards where you go there and you can...
I think it's deck building. It was sort of how it worked. It's like cooperative deck building. This is
I forget who has the...
like investigation
yeah,
cards.
but like the museum has the book, and they're also color-coded. The museum is green, so you pick up museum cards and you get stuff. And then there's a candle, which is, I think it might be the library.
Okay.
And you can...
And because of the different backs, when you add them to your deck, you know what sort of card is going to be coming up. So that's everything that came in the box for the Shadow over Westminster. Also, I do want to, especially because this is a independently published game, this is a really nice insert for an indie game. And I just wanted to draw attention to it because a lot of indie games don't do nice inserts, so this is a very well done insert. So that's everything that comes in the box for the Shadow over Westminster. So if you enjoyed this unboxing and you would like to see us do more like it, be sure to give us a like, share this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the board game Kaptain. That's Kaptain spelt with a K on YouTube. And until next time, game on.